5 basic movements of massage. 5 basic movements. There are several methods of performing massage or manipulation within massage therapy. Each method has different effects and uses. In treatments that incorporate massage, not all manipulations are applied at once. They are selected based on the client's needs and treatment goals. In describing the basic movements of Swedish massage, we will use the following terms. 1. Effleurage. 2. Squeezing and pinching patricide. 3. Twisting friction. 4. Patting tapement. 5. Vibration. 1. Effleurage. Effleurage, derived from the French language, means rubbing. The effleurage movement is a manipulation performed on the client's body surface using the entire palm of the therapist's hand, starting from the surface of the thumb to the fingertips. This technique can be done with one hand or both hands together. The direction of movement is always toward the heart, following the direction of venous blood flow and lymphatic circulation. Effleurage is also used to open and close all other massage movements, serving as both the beginning and the end of a massage session. Additionally, effleurage can be inserted between other movements to maintain continuity. 2. Squeezing patricide. Squeezing patricide refers to the technique of massaging, squeezing, and lifting parts of the muscle. Patricide is performed after effleurage, once the body has warmed up and is ready to receive additional manipulations. A. Pinching while squeezing. Kneading. B. Pinching and lifting. Picking up. C. Squeezing with turns. Wringing. D. Rolling. This technique encompasses many variations of movement, ranging from the manipulation of the muscles to the deeper tissues below the surface of the skin, aimed at either stimulation or relaxation. Patricide can be executed by holding as much tissue as possible, using the whole hand, or by employing the thumb and fingers. The method involves pressing perpendicularly to the underlying tissue or lifting the tissue from its underlying structure without releasing it, then pressing down again. A. Pinching while squeezing, kneading. In performing this manipulation, the tissue is pressed in waves, meaning that pressure and relaxation are alternated regularly. The manipulated muscles should be in a state of slack. Reduces pain and stiffness in muscles. Increases muscle and skin tissue elasticity. Deep kneading will stimulate circulation. Improve lymph flow. Squeezing, kneading, the stomach stimulates peristalsis. B. Picking up. Picking up is a type of patricide that aims to stimulate as much tissue as possible by holding it with a large area of one or two hands. The tissue is then lifted perpendicularly to the underlying structures, held for a moment, and then relaxed without releasing the grip. This movement is repeated several times. This manipulation is usually performed from the muscle origin, head, to the muscle insertion, tail. It is primarily performed on thicker tissues. The movement of picking up can be done in 2 ways. 1. Using one palm. Single hand picking up. 2. Using 2 palms alternately. Alternate hand picking up. C. Alternating squeezing, wringing. This movement involves pulling the tissue away from the bone and then compressing it from side to side, while the hands move up and down. The movement should be performed fluidly. This technique should not be applied to unhealthy muscles. It is primarily used on large, healthy muscle groups, such as the calf muscles, thigh muscles, and back muscles. Method 1. Prepare the area to be massaged with effleurage. 2. Push the tissue with both palms in opposite directions. 3. One hand pushes toward the bone while the other pushes away. 4. This creates an alternating squeezing effect, ringing. 5. Repeat the movement in the opposite direction. Effects of alternating squeezing ringing. 1. Increases lymphatic flow. 2. Reduces pain. 3. Improves body tissue elasticity, stretching tissue adhesions and strong muscle fibers. 4. In areas of fat tissue, it stimulates and helps soften those areas. D. Rolling. This movement involves both hands gently rolling the skin or deeper tissue, then pushing it back and forth alternately. The tissue being rolled can be on the surface of the skin or deeper within the muscle tissue. Method 1. Prepare the area to be worked on with effleurage movements. 2. When working on tissue close to the therapist's side, use your thumb to press and move forward followed by your fingers. 3. Move your fingers following the direction of your thumb's push until the tissue rolls. The effect of the rolling massage method. 1. Increases blood flow to the skin, causing reddish skin. 2. Improves tissue elasticity and elasticity. 3. Helps remove dead skin cells desquamation. 4. Stimulates and softens subcutaneous fat. 5. Stimulates sweat glands. Twisting friction. Friction. This is the deepest simulation movement in Swedish massage, performed with firmer pressure. The pressure can be applied consistently from the beginning or progressively increased. Over time, the pressure should become stronger. Friction movements provide deep stimulation, relaxation, and help reduce tension, deep fatigue, and exhaustion in the muscles. Movements can be done using fingers or thumbs, either in a crosswise direction against the muscle fibers or in a circular motion. Effective twisting friction. 1. Increases blood flow to the skin, resulting in a reddish appearance. 2. Improves the firmness and elasticity of tissues. 3. Helps remove dead skin cells, desquamation. 4. Stimulates and softens subcutaneous fat. 5. Stimulates sweat glands. Clapping, tapement/percussion. Types of clapping, tapment/percussion. 1. Hacking. 2. Cupping. 3. Pounding. 4. Beating. Hacking. This movement uses the outside of the palm, ulnar body, and the little finger, ring finger and middle finger to strike the tissue in a light, elastic and fast manner. Do it alternately with pronation and supination positions, so that the fingers hit flexibly. Movements must be coordinated from the wrist to the arm. Benefits of hacking. 1. Increases blood circulation. 2. Stimulates and smooths adipose tissue, particularly effective on fatty areas and cellulite. 3. Hacking stimulates reflex contractions in muscle fibers, enhancing muscle health. 4. Warms the treated area and increases metabolic rate. 5. Hacking on both sides of the spine stimulates the spinal nerves, generally providing a refreshing effect. Patting with a cupped palm, cupping/clapping. This manipulation uses a concave palm. Fast and light movements, producing resonant sounds. Benefits of cupping, with cupped hands. Similar to chopping, hacking, but cupping, clapping, with a cupped palm is not effective for stimulating muscle contractions. C. Pounding using the clenched side of the palm, pounding, is a combination of chopping/chopping, hacking, and hitting with the hand, beating. This movement is done with the outer edge of the palm and the hand clenched into a weak fist. Benefits of pounding, using the side of a clenched palm. The same as hitting with the palm of your hand, beating, patting with the palm of the hand closed, cupping/clapping, and chopping/chopping, hacking. Beating. This is a heavier tapping movement tapment/percussion. Very useful for very hard and large areas, especially on the buttocks and thighs. This movement is demonstrated by hitting the massaged area with a fist or loose grip. Benefits of beating, using a fist. Similar to chopping, hacking, but beating with a fist is heavier and particularly effective for stimulating and softening adipose tissue. 5. Vibration. Vibration is a technique that produces vibrations in the skin tissue. Its purpose is to relieve tension in the muscles and skin. Vibrational movements can be performed using the palm, fingers, or thumbs in static vibration. Benefits of vibration. 1. Aids in the absorption of tissue fluids. 2. Calms surface nerves, thereby reducing tension and enhancing relaxation. 3. Helps the large intestine release gas in the stomach.